is with respect to the following. Last year, Warish Incorporated had sales of $500,000, net income of $25,000, year-end assets of $250,000. They have a debt-to-asset ratio of 60%, and we're asked for the value for return on equity. So let's go in here and just begin by pulling from the formula sheet the definition that we're going to need, which is namely return on equity is net income divided by the level of our equity. Now, we are given information that tells us right up here that our net income is $25,000, but we don't know what the equity is. We do know what our assets are. So the second piece of information we want to is the identity of a balance sheet, namely that assets are equal to your debt plus your equity. Now, if we take that expression and solve this for debt, it says that our debt level is going to be equal to our assets minus our equity, or conversely, that equity is assets minus debt. And it's this latter one that we want to be using here. So we take a look at that with the information that we've been given, and when you deal with this, we know that we've got a debt-to-asset ratio given to us at a value of 0.6. So that simply tells us that our debt is going to be equal to 60% times our assets. So we'll be able to make this substitution for debt. Likewise, we're told here that assets are equal to $250,000. So what that tells us from this expression is this. Equity is going to be assets of $250,000 minus debt, which is 0.6 times $250,000. Now, when you go ahead and multiply that through, you find that you get equity of $100,000. So we can take this information and the given information on net income of $25,000, plug into this expression, and so ROE becomes $25,000 divided by $100,000 in equity, or 25%. So that's a relatively straightforward application that we would have of our ratios and plugging things in to be able to find that particular